Hello, everybody. Welcome on into MLB Baseball on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and today we are continuing the Mariners 2023 season in MLB The Show 23. If you'd like to see more, I'm playing a full season of it, day and date, with the Mariners regular season calendar. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a brand new game of Mariners baseball. And today we wrap up a short series here in San Diego, taking on Blake Snell, 2-5 with a 4.79 ERA. We have Luis Castillo on the mound today, 8-2 with a 1.64 ERA. We're 43-17 through 60 games, which is incredible. We kind of need it right now. If you've been around the channel for a while, I did this last season as well, and there were, towards the end of that, or actually I think it was in the middle part of the season. I'm getting my time frame mixed up here. During the middle part of the season, we matched the Astros within a game, maybe two, of the last 10 that we had played. And we kind of needed that to keep them like 3.5 or 4.5 games back, or whatever the number was. And it would fluctuate every once in a while. We're 8-2 in our last 10. They are 9-1 in their last 10. They are making that run. Obviously, there's still a long way to go. There's 102 games remaining. So like there's a very long time before this becomes like a thing. But winning the American League West, I think, would be an important step for me personally, because I just like winning stuff, okay? But I don't want to have to go through the wild card round, and that might get kind of tricky because I don't know exactly what the format is in the MLB. The Mariners snuck in as a wild card and then knocked off Toronto and then lost to the Astros, and then that 18-inning game. Point is, we're playing well, and we're keeping the Astros at a respectable, helpful distance from us, and I'd like to keep it that way. The Angels and the Rangers are both stumbling a little bit, and they're putting a little bit of a separation between first and second, and then between second and third and fourth. So it could come down to another Mariners-Astros race here in the American League West. Taking a quick peek at the calendar, we start a 3-game set against Los Angeles, who could be 500 by the time that rolls around. They play Chicago today and tomorrow. We play them for a 3-game set over the weekend, and then we play Miami for a 3-game set at home Monday through Wednesday. And that is what you're looking at. We'll get to see those Yankees again, and we'll be just checking out all kinds of teams. I love the new scheduling stuff. So let's jump in here. We're going for a short sweep. Best case scenario, we have an even series against a good team that we could be potentially facing for with a lot more on the line. We would have to play them in the World Series, but they are in the upper echelon of the National League West. They are playing very well, and they're a good team. The last 3 innings of yesterday's game were a little weird. Let's see. We are facing a left-handed pitcher in Blake Snell, so we're going to have some interesting lineup decisions. I'm going to go in a bit of a different direction here. We're going to put Haggerty on up first, and then Rodriguez. Yeah, let's do that. Crawford's fine at the 3 spot for now. Actually, we'll do Teoscar Hernandez, and we will throw... Who's got like the best power? Suarez? We'll put Pollock in the cleanup spot. He's batting real hot lately. I don't think we did enough with him yesterday, but we just missed a pitch with him. And then that's 3 righties in a row, and then another 3 righties in a row. You know what I could do? I could actually put Dylan Moore in. Problem is, if they bring in a right-handed pitcher, I am at a severe disadvantage. I kind of wanted to divide these up just a skosh, but I think we might... I mean, it's a real slow bottom of the lineup. We're going to want... Actually, you know what? We might want Tom Murphy here in that last spot, because he'll be... He's the fastest of that group, and I don't want to put anybody too slow, like Ty France. No offense. Your power has led you to the team lead in doubles, but I don't want to put him in the 9 spot and then have Haggerty and Rodriguez kind of blocked up by that.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. MLB The Show has interleague
nice
action
shot of the
for you this
Western Metal
afternoon.
Supply Co.
It's the Seattle
Never did bother to look
Mariners
up how
and the San
expensive
Diego
those tickets
Padres.
were.
John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and
Game
runs
number
batted in. Manny
61
Machado
coming
leads
at
the team
you
at OPS,
today.
so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Western Metal Supply Co. Yeah, we played them 4 times last year.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Blake Snell. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count
Blake
just
Snell,
got too high.
2-5 with 4.79 ERA. Can't let my eyes get too wide. Those 11 starts, 56.1 innings. He has a 1.65
Ready
whip.
to go now. And the batter now, Sam
just make sure that we're staying nice and patient here. I got distracted there because the list. I typed in San Diego into my YouTube studio or whatever, and I was like, why did the video? It organized it in a weird way. 98 miles an hour on a 4-seam fastball, slider at 91, curveball at 84, circle change at 89.
Lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's inside.
And he is inside.
And that's how this game
So
gets
Sam
started.
Haggerty is going to lead off today. He has the 1 home run. You can see that the San Diego Padres second in the National League West right now. There's a circle change.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him.
Ooh,
looking.
he got me.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. The wind and the pitch.
That's a really good take right there.
He's a
Slider
little
down and
wily.
in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Smash to the left side.
Oh, and he got
Machado
snagged.
throws the
God
first
dang
in
it.
time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The lefty ready and a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
That's a good take. I was worried that was going to be a fastball right at the bottom of the zone.
And that's through there for a strike.
That's a nice slider. I don't love the zone or the spot there. The call of the strike.
He goes
Fuck.
down looking.
Went right fucking back to it. God
Batters
damn
are
it.
down in order. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at
Luis
the ballpark.
Castillo.
And on the,
Man
hill
on the
in
mound
this
today.
one, Luis
He
Castillo.
has 12 starts with an 8-2
really
record,
good outing for him
1.64
last time.
ERA,
Scattered 2 runs,
71.1 innings
was
pitched,
attacking hitters,
59
getting
hits
ahead
and
in the
5
count.
walks,
Great performance. We'll see if he
.90 on the
can do
whip,
it
and an
again in this
even
one.
100 strikeouts.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too.
Okay, so not the start I was looking for, obviously, offensively.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
Yeah, from the time that he got to the big leagues, just looked very polished, was able to settle in there with the Boston Red Sox with a very good lineup, not a whole lot of pressure, but he had some quality at bats even in the World Series in his rookie season. So no surprise at all that he's developed into the superstar that he is today.
And here is Ha-Sung Kim.
Oh,
That's
boy.
in for a strike.
Oh, that is not what I was looking for out of that pitch.
Close one. Doesn't
That's
get
a-
the call.
that's a strike.
And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Misses outside. It's 2-2. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the
I
heater
like
at
that.
the
I
knee.
like that. It's
No,
way
anytime you can
outside.
punch out the top two
And
guys
then
in the
just
lineup to start an inning.
10 miles an hour faster,
A
a little better location.
You think of
Got him.
just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes outside. Pitch is in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. 2 outs.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line drive and foul ball.
Just sliced foul. Let's go with a little.
1-2 now. Right side, hard hit.
That was not as far out as I wanted it to
On
be.
to France. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park, A.J. Pollock at the
The left
dish.
fielder, number 8, A.J. Pollock.
Snell back to work. That one is hammered right field. Grisham
go?
drop step
that
going
gonna go?
back. Back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First offering misses the mark. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018, he was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020 World Series. In the air, left side. And
He is
puts
so
the squeeze
bad.
on that one. And
Blake
there's
Snell
2
is
away.
so bad today. And it's driving me fucking insane.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
He's all over the
American
place,
League
and it's
leader in
just
batting
I'm
average
having a
this
hard time
season.
seeing it.
Pitches in there. That's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Out to center. Engel in position. And that is that.
The swing
Mariners
timing is
go down
good. It's just
quietly
they're
there.
off the end of
We'll
the
go to
bat.
bottom
Not
of the
enough.
second.
Not
No
enough
score.
power.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Juan
The
Soto.
left fielder,
Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
The wide to kick the pitch. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Tosses across to first. They get the out on Soto.
Did it look like Soto kind of gave up on
the
that?
designated hitter, Matt.
Genuine question, not trying
Now
to
it's
talk shit to Soto or anything, but I mean that ball I bet if he gets out of the box there immediately, bam, he actually probably could make it there.
Carpenter.
Suarez isn't the fastest guy. He's going to try and charge that ball, and it's going to be a lot trickier of a play.
And a foul ball.
Whatever, I'll take
Castillo,
it.
multi-time
It did seem like an
All-Star.
odd delay, though.
He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Strike two.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the
Let's go.
fastball at the knees. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the
Circle
defense
changes have
fresh
looked
behind
terrible
him, allowing
today.
some balls in play as well.
And they've still gone in for strikes.
The 0-1. Left field. Pollock has this one sized up. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Eugenio.
Snell in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And there's a strike. And there's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's a big old curveball right there. Shit, that looked tasty. Reddy's going to go upstairs on this one.
Yeah, the 1-2
Tried to, but
misses
too
to
far
even the
inside.
count.
Lucky to foul that one off, I'm sure, early again on it. Not as early.
Bounced up the middle. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Colton Wong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So
early on a circle change, it's up in the zone. This is the guy. Then there we go.
Now it's
That's
John
the guy.
Murphy. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, not close.
Good layoff there.
Murphy goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there.
That's so bad. Gross.
And another ball. Pitch misses inside.
That's a 4-pitch
and now
walk.
3-1. Wong leads off first with 1 away. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0.
That is a ridiculously frustrating way to end that inning. Ridiculously frustrating. Let me show that fucking
As we
shit.
go to the
Get
left
out of
the
here.
3rd.
That
And
crap.
here's the veteran outfielder,
Fuck.
Adam Engel.
I mean, that's a
First pitch doesn't find
4-pitch
the zone.
walk.
Engel in
And
his
then into a
6th
double
season,
play. It's
31
just
years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Next offering is fouled back.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Suarez throw to first in time. That takes care of Engel. And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And there's a foul ball.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
There we go.
Some high cheese.
Big
for strike
swing and a
three.
miss.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bogart.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. In there for strike one. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
The 0-1.
Oh, come on.
When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for one day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle. And there's the third out.
Oh, man, that was an interesting story there. It got cut off.
Padres leave one.
Xander Bogaerts will never learn. What happened?
Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Sam Haggerty. Ball one, no strikes.
Last game 3 for 5, had the triple.
On the ground right
Damn it.
side.
He is really
And
working
with
the
the throw
edges of the
first,
zone here, and it
that's
is
the
working
first out in the
beautifully
top of the
against me.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Ball to strike. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
I
Even though
just-
you know that,
We're
they still
we're
drive
back
you
at that first
absolutely
Rangers
crazy.
game.
Here's
Like
Teoscar
there's
Hernandez.
contact, like stuff's
Went
just
down on
not getting
strikes his
through.
first time through. Misses off the plate.
Like
And
swing
that
timing, like is
ball one.
good. We have good power against these guys. They're just hitting it right to the defenders.
Good eye right there.
Good take right there.
That one ripped. And that ball is gone.
There we go. There we go, Teoscar.
He
Let's
powers
go.
that one out to left, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0.
Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock.
And there's where we're finally getting that power
That missed inside.
to go
and that's
to
ball
benefit
one.
us. We've scored nothing but solo home runs so far in this series through a game and 3 innings.
And that's outside. Snell, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now the lefty knocks it down.
Man, that is just early on. Why am I so early on these fastballs all of a sudden?
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Grisham
Good
makes the
timing
grab.
again.
And
It's
the
just
inning
he's
is
working
over.
that edge of the
But
zone,
the
so I'm
Mariners
hitting
draw first
off the
blood
end of the bat
here
with
on
right-handers,
this
the
solo
inside
homer.
of the bat with
It's
left-handers.
now 1-0.
Gross, gross,
Major
gross.
League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Misses,
Oh,
and it's 1-2.
I wanted that one. I wanted that pitch right in that high and tight part.
Next offering is
Got
foul
the
back.
swing too. All right, we'll go a little slider, blown away.
1-2 now. Just misses with
Oh,
that
come
good take.
on! All right, let's try and change speeds. Didn't work. This is where it starts getting like the most irritating. Oh, you know what? I'm not using the sinker enough.
one. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hit
I'm
97
looking. All right,
on the
there we
gun.
go. That's what we want to see.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Number 13.
Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. The wind of the pitch.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that man strength has come over the years.
Crawford brings it in, and there are 2 down.
Fielder number 22. Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. And that one clips the
I was going to
corner.
be so irritated if that was somehow the best looking circle change I'd thrown and it was still a ball.
Next pitch misses inside. And 1 and
that's-
1. And the right-hander deals.
How did he manage to
Strike.
hold back on that? Holy cannoli.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count.
We're going to go sinker.
And the righty deals. Just missed. And now it's filled up.
Well, he's not afraid
Oh,
to
that is a
roll into
strike.
two-strike count.
Are
Knows the
you
strike zone very
kidding
well,
me?
So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next offering
That
is
is
foul back.
infuriating.
Good battle
That's
here.
strike
About
3.
to
You
be
fucking
the
Soto
eighth
shuffle on
pitch
that,
of
you
the
bitch.
at-bat. The 3-2 is
Come on.
off the
Bullshit.
outside edge,
Fuck.
and that is
God
ball
damn it.
His ability to
Asshole.
draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the...
There we
Swing and
go.
a miss. Struck him out. Chase the
That
fastball
is
up the ladder for
so
strike
frustrating.
3. One left for
That
San
was an
Diego.
inning-ending
They still
strike.
trail 1-0.
That was it. That was the end of the 4th inning. It was, oh, it's a ball. Sir, that's a full ball inside the strike zone. That's a strike.
We go to the top of the 5th.
Keep an eye
and
on that
now for
spot. It was
Seattle,
right here.
Ty France. And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
As we continue through this game.
Just missed. And a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ran out of patience there.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, these guys have had a hard time
That's 4-pitch
scoring
walk
in
right
this
there.
one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
To third. And it gets by him.
We're going single. Kind of a slow roller out to left field. Usually we can shoot the gaps
Just one of
out
those
there, or if it gets all the way to the
high-base
ball,
hits through the
then
infield.
yeah,
You
it'll
just
be
kinda
a
rolled over on it a
double,
little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Rolled out to second.
Somehow I have to
first
slow down
at-bat.
on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
There's a strike. France gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Real early on that slider. Wary of the curveball here.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair.
Does that. We're going station to station here, folks.
Soto gets it back in quickly. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Colton
Early
Wong up
again?
to hit. Single to right in his first trip. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now 1-1. The pitch. Out towards left center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was a very weird play. Thank goodness that was an automatic double here from Colton Wong. Ty France held up at third, or held up at second. Suarez got all the way to second. I don't know what in the world was going on there, but it was a weird one.
Play his first time up. Line drive, base hit. One run across. Another scores.
There we go. Okay. Some breathing room is much appreciated here. And I don't know what it is about San Diego, but we have had their number the last couple of this year and last year. I actually thought we had played more games against San Diego. But I do remember last year's series, I believe, was a 4-game sweep in our favor.
Blake Snell.
And we were able to
in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
We were able to get leads coming from behind and like good starts.
Seth Lugo.
Coming in from the bullpen today. He has a 2.93 ERA in 13 games, or 13 appearances. 7-3 record with 76.2 innings pitched.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Sam Haggerty.
And now, so those two runs are going to be very important here because we're going to have a lot of right-handed hitters. Haggerty's power
swings and misses.
Also significantly reduced here as a left-handed hitter, down to 73. Curveball is going to be at 82, a 4-seam at 97, 2-seam at 97, slider at 91, circle change at 90.
Swing and a miss.
And this curveball is
knowing that
devastating.
the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The next offering misses.
What about swinging at two of them? Is swinging at two of them a no-no?
0-2 count, you've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That's a good swing right there. See if maybe he'll try and go with another curveball and leave it up.
In the air, right field.
He kinda did, but
makes the grab. One down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly.
My man, Julio.
So first and second, now one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, bad swing on the curveball. Stop it, stop it. No.
0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy,
Sean,
to not start an inning.
Swear to
come
God,
into an inning with pressure on
stop
it and try to
swinging.
get yourself comfortable.
Grounded to
And
third.
there's
Could
the
be
double.
2. Over to Kim. 1. And that's 2.
Double chain.
3
Fuck
runs
me.
on 5 hits. No errors and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Padres nothing.
Just terrible. That's another
And
double
welcome
play.
back. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Crawford throws to first in time.
I want a
That
JP
takes
Crawford
care of
jersey.
Cronenworth.
The center fielder, number 5, Adam
The
Engel.
batter now is Adam Engel. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right
That was
there.
a-
He didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And that's in there for strike 1.
I don't know why that was so bad, but it was pretty rough.
Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Okay, so we're through 5 here with Castillo. We're gonna have a tough time here offensively for the rest of this game if they leave right-handed pitchers in.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
Lugo back to work. Swing and a foul.
Not a
straight
save
back.
situation
These
just
two
yet.
offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Kicks and fires. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So man aboard, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Good swing timing on that curveball, able to get it into the gap.
Ball 1 low.
Okay, there we go. Crawford, let's see if we could do something with you here. 0 for 2 today.
And that's outside.
2 great takes here,
Pollock
especially considering
at
how
second with
amped I
nobody
get.
out. In the air out towards right center. Engel has this one sized up and makes the grab. And there's one down. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. 1 for 2. Into center.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Engel makes the grab. 2 down.
Might have actually been able to manufacture that run with
Here's
those
the
2
third
outs.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Stay at third, stay at third, stay at third. Stay at
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great...
Oop, 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 oop. Sorry. God dang it.
Swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Colton Wong.
No.
And that one lifted in the air,
No,
center field.
no. Fuck.
And makes
Fuck.
the play, and that's
Fuck.
out number 3.
It's just so bad.
9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4.
It's just so
and the
bad.
Padres
It's so
nothing.
impatiently, annoyingly bad.
Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Trent Grisham. That one catches the zone.
So we will
Strike
likely
one.
try and
Well,
go.
a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with
Castillo,
that catcher,
probably
and just
through
try to
6.
move through this lineup.
Next
And
offering
we'll
is
make sure
fouled
that we
back.
have Munoz just in case.
And he deals. Struck him out.
Wow, that is a
looking.
generous strikeout there.
Up next to the Padres.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Go right back to that slider, slow him down a little bit.
And he hits a ground ball right side.
Come on.
Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good
job by Colton Wong there. I got a little impatient.
Take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
At the plate, Ha-Sung Kim, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it
That's
just
a
misses.
strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. Swings and misses.
That is a
Now 2 balls and a
terrible
strike.
looking slider. Oh my goodness. Not a great looking 4-seam either. We'll go with a sinker low and inside. He's been generous on this corner throughout the day.
Up the middle.
Doesn't matter.
Gets
Colton,
to it and knocks
Colton
it down.
Wong.
Here's Machado.
We're good.
Machado in his 11th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez
Hernandez with a nice read and foul
That
ground
is the
gets
inning.
the out. Let's go.
Padres leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at Petco Park, top of inning number 7. Now the Mariners catcher, Tom Murphy. The pitch. Misses outside,
Okay.
and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one back. And out of here.
Gone. Tom Murphy with a solo
Tom
shot. Let's
Murphy
go.
sends it out, and they
Let's
add
fucking
a run.
go.
It's 5-zip.
7th blast of the season for Tom Murphy.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next is the designated hitter, Sam Haggerty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Early on that circle change, darn it.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Go.
And it's gone.
That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Julio Rodriguez. Let's fucking go. San Diego's trash.
And they tack one on the board.
Man, I didn't realize I was playing the garbage cans over here. I thought that was Houston.
There are fans that are starting to head to the exits. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel.
They're going to bring in a new pitcher, and they're bringing in a left-handed pitcher, which is a surprising development considering how many right-handed hitters I have in the lineup today. Drew Pomerantz is going to be our the next guy we're going to beat up a little bit, okay? All right, we're going to beat him up.
The same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty, 1 away.
96 on a 4-seam, cut knuckle curve at 87, 2-seam at 95.
First pitch.
These were the pitchers that I felt like I did the most damage against last season, because I remember when they have the fastballs.
Gets the outside corner with that
like
one.
the two fastballs, like this is like the perfect example. 4-seam and 2-seam, and then a knuckle curve. I felt like it was easier for me for some reason, but I don't know why. Like I was reading it better, though I'm sure I wasn't.
Next offering way off the plate. Still only
so this is going to make it a little easier here for me. We're going to leave Castillo in for the bottom of the 7th.
Got him.
Oh, wow.
Swinging for the strikeout.
Chase
the fastball
so
up the
late
ladder
on
for
that.
Strike 3.
Yeah.
Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
This is a good pitcher to bring in.
That's down and in.
Having that 4-seam all the way up at 96. We've been looking at 80-mile-an-hour curveballs for a couple innings now.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
There's a strike. Got it by him for the K.
Just a really bad approach there.
But
Really bad. Home run ball was working. 2 solo shots.
Now the youngster wants
We're up
Soto.
6-0 here. Those are big. Those are big. I thought that it was going to be a bigger deal that I got the 2 runs before they pulled that previous pitcher. And the reason I thought it was going to be a big deal is because it was going to be righty versus righty a lot. But able to get 2
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2.
solo shots off a righty with some righties. I was a little irritated with that last strikeout. I forgot that we hit 2 home runs in the moment, so I skipped through it. I should have let them finish their sentence. My bad.
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's through there for a strike. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a ground ball to first. France steps on the bag, and that is the inning.
All right, well, we'll take care of that. That'll probably be it for Castillo
still
here.
Up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Back to the mound.
No.
Gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now
Not what I was looking for
Ty
there.
France.
Knuckle curve was.
Ty France.
That's off the mark.
Ball one, no strike.
We will bring
And
in
that's
Chris
ball one.
Flexen.
That's hard hit in the line.
Damn.
Soto makes
Just
the
early
play.
on it.
2 away.
If I'm a skosh later, I think I can shoot the gap there. Nice sunglasses.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing
That's
and a
terrible.
miss.
That is
Looked
terrible.
off balance that time.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2. Base
go.
hit.
Real early
and
on
that
that.
keeps the inning going.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now Colton Wong in the dirt. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch.
I am so bad about reading those. That was like halfway to the backstop before I was like, oh yeah, hit LB.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1
Too
hit,
early on the
1
four
left.
seam.
Last
That's all
half
right.
of the 8th coming up. It's
That
the
is
Mariners
okay.
6 and the Padres nothing.
A lot easier to deal with when you have a 6-run lead. We are going to bring in our
Chris
new
Flexen
pitcher here.
will
It's
take
Chris
over here.
Flexen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball
26
in the
innings in
yard this
18
year.
games, a
The numbers
2-1
stack
record
up
with
some of the best
2.05
in the
ERA.
game.
22 to 6 strikeouts to walks. This is the thing that sucks about being on the road. You got to play full 9 innings when you're kicking their ass. That's all right. I mean, that's a strike, but okay.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Adam Engel. Here comes a pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he takes a strike. Up the middle. And it gets
God.
by him.
That got by everybody.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And it's fouled away.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on, Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do
you
too
gotta
much.
settle down here. We have a 6-run lead.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
There we go. Right back on track. No problem. Right back on track.
For the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
What's happening to your zone right now? I don't even think that was a strike.
Here's a 2-1. That's a strike.
That's a strike?
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking. And to a
Ball
laydown.
3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's a strike.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees on the outside corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one.
And a swing and a miss.
Bam, bam,
frustrated. One left for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Robert Suarez.
Bringing in a
righty
righty
someone
here.
To stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
We will schedule in the game, and we'll go ahead and warm up Munoz just in
now
case.
The catcher comes up to hit.
100 miles an hour on a fastball, 102 on a 2-seam fastball, 90 on a circle change, 96 on a cutter.
The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Soto going back some more.
Oh, at the wall.
Pulls it in on the
At the wall. God
Man,
damn it.
I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Action in the pen down there. Steven Wilson up and loosening in the pen. The 1-0. And fouled off.
Darn, circle change real early on that one.
The 1-1. Next offering is outside. In for a strike. 2-2.
I made a little light there. Red, yellow, green.
Righty delivers.
Count it 3-2.
In the air, left field. Soto really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run.
So late
2
on
down.
it.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's already
and
homered
under
here
it.
in this one. Next pitch is popped
Late
up.
and under that one, too. All right, well, it was a quick 9th inning.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th.
All right,
It's the
Machado and
Mariners
Soto
6,
coming up
and
here.
the
We're going to switch
Padres
pitchers. And hopefully get the heck out of here without too much damage being done.
Now on the bump, Matt Brash.
Matt Brash,
He has
30
a
innings
great
with a
slider
3.0
with tons of
ERA,
movement.
37-4 strikeouts to walks in his 24 games. 3-2 record, 6 holds. And we're gonna look to get the final 3 outs that we need here in this one. Looking for the short sweep against San Diego. They'll be in Seattle. I want to say it's in July. Like right around the All-Star break. I know right after the All-Star break, we get a lot of Minnesota. Like 4 games at home and then 3 on the road. With a stop from Toronto in there. which that'll be an interesting series, that Toronto series. They swept the crap out of us. Almost pitched a perfect game. I am really struggling with his pitch rhythm here. Just kidding, it's perfect.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind and the pitch. And ball one.
That's a strike.
Fresh
oh
in
my
his
God.
second season, he
Dude.
features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Ball 2.
Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
On the ground at first.
Really
He'll
lucky
do it
there
himself,
to
and they
induce
get the
very
leadoff
weak
man of the
contact up the line.
The third baseman.
Not the
Here's
start I
Manny
was looking
Machado.
for here in
Outfield
this
playing
one.
very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Good eye
Come
right
on, Sean. Get it together. What is going on here?
there. Check swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
That's in there, and it's 3-1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Slapped foul. And a 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Not great. Not thrilled with that, but it is what it is. We got one out here. We're good.
Runner
Just not
on
coming
at
in
first
with
one gone.
what I am looking
Juan Soto
for.
now. In there for
Starting
strike
too many of these with 1-0 counts, which has been both of them.
Machado
A little bit of a help.
stands at first with one out. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
A little anxious with that one. I've had so much trouble putting away
Struck him
guys with
out
2
swinging.
strikes.
Some high
Soto,
cheese
shuffle that
for
back to the
strike
dugout,
3.
bitch. Go. You're out of here.
So it's their last chance in this one. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. He swings and fouls one off.
That was not what I wanted, that four-seam fastball at all. Goodness gracious.
And the 0-1. On the ground.
Back
On the
across
first
his body.
game. And the
that
Mariners
will do a
earn
short
the
sweep in
this
favor of the
2-game
Mariners.
series.
A
After 4
2-1
wins in a row,
victory
you
and a
start to think a little bit that
6-0
you're
victory
on a roll, and that's the momentum.
to leave San Diego
It
at
just takes on a
home,
life of its
and I
own.
think
Guys
push
start
them back
hitting up
into
and down
second
the
place in the
lineup.
National
Never know
League
who's gonna come up
West.
with the big hit, who's gonna
Could
come
we
out of
see
the
this
bullpen
team
and
pull
get
out
the big
more on
outs,
the
but
line
it's a good
later in the
feeling,
season?
and you
Who
wanna
knows?
extend it.
We'll see them in
6-0
Seattle for a
is
short
how this
series
one ends. And the road
later
team
on
picks
this
up the
season,
win
and then
picks up a
they're still
sweep.
going to be a good
For Chris
team,
Singleton
and I expect them
our
to be
entire
competitive
outstanding crew here
as
at
this,
MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi.
as this
Thanks
season
for joining
continues.
us.
Whew. 4 solo home runs today, or 3 solo home runs? Getting Julio on the board, always good. 12 hits, 6 runs, 1 error charge to each team, and we blank the Padres 6-0 to sweep the short one. Tom Murphy 2 for 4 with a home run, 3 ribbies in a run. Julio Rodriguez 2 for 5 with a home run. Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 4 with a home run. Colton Wong 2 for 4 with a double, a ribby in a run, and that was an automatic double. Scored a run. Probably would have scored 2 if it wasn't an automatic double. However, the guys he was behind were fairly slow, so who knows. It's a good game. San Diego, notable players: Machado, Nola, Engel, they accounted for the 3 hits that the Padres had. Blake Snell, he gets charged with the loss. 4 innings pitched, he gave up 6 hits, struck out 2, no walks, and gave up 4 earned runs. Luis Castillo is not only your player of the game, but he wins this one. 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned. Which means that between the 2 starters that we had, they combined for, I want to say like 14 innings, maybe 15 innings. But more importantly, they combined for 19 strikeouts, which is a wild number. And that takes care of the Padres. We are on a 4-game win streak, feeling good, especially after that Texas loss there. And we see, San Diego's in August, 2-game set in August, but the same situation where it's like a Monday and then a Thursday. And we'll get them right after a 4-game set in Los Angeles. But that is in the far-flung future. Friday, we are starting a 3-game set taking on that's right, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Griffin Canning, I think I had his name backwards. Yeah, Griffin Canning. He is on the mound, 5-3 with a 2.14 ERA. The Angels managed to stay above 500 at 33-31. George Kirby will be on the bump for the Mariners, 6-3 with a 2.12 ERA. 44-17 are the Seattle Mariners. Astros losing a little bit of ground. They were 9-1 in their last 2. They must have lost 2 in a row then. They are now 36-27, 9 games behind us in the American League West. Pretty solid outing for the Mariners here. Defense was outstanding. Pitching was great throughout, and we had the 2-0 lead, which felt really good. And then we got the second run with Colton Wong in. I was like, okay, cool. 2-0. It's a little dicey. I knew that the lineup was heavily right-handed, so that meant that if they brought in a right-handed pitcher, things would start to go like maybe a little bit sideways, and I was worried that we were just going to get kind of completely frozen up, right? Come through, yeah, 1 more hit to drive in 2 more runs, 4-0. Felt great. Felt great about it, and then they brought in the curveball guy, and it's kind of like, oh, that's what am I trying to think here? I got distracted by the installation stop. I don't know why it does that. This is my kind of worst nightmare. It's a slow pitching guy who's going to pitch low in the zone, righty versus righty most of the time, and we're able to get 2 home runs off of him to push it to 6-0. Felt fantastic. Made the pitching decisions very easy, and helps us get a short sweep of the Padres. Like I said, Friday is when we'll be back with more baseball right here on the channel, and that will be Griffin Canning and the Los Angeles Angels, a 3-game set in Los Angeles. So tune in for that, and then we'll have 3 against Miami at home before a day off on Thursday. And all of this is happening kind of right in the thick of a lot of the game showcases. So if you're interested in the video game side of it, I know like sports are kind of weird because people who like the sports games don't typically like the other games outside of the sports games, and people who like the other games don't really like sports. Sports is very weirdly divisive. You're either very into it, or I don't think you really care at all. But if you do care, I'll be reacting to a bunch of the different conferences throughout the week or so. And a bunch of them are happening this weekend. I'll be at Lilac City Comic-Con this weekend, so that will be fun as well. Wait, am I on the right? Yeah. That is happening on the 10th and the 11th. And so I'll be doing that. There might be some video footage from that going up on the channel. I've been trying to do more different types of things, so that would be a way to kind of expand what I'm doing. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You'll get all the heads up on all the latest Mariners action every single day at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here in MLB The Show 23 on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you Friday for Game 1 against the Los Angeles Angels. Go Sports and good Mariners.